I almost killed him several times.
It's been a long, joyful road for me.
But we made it to 50. So that's why
We're
we had
still
to
making
celebrate.
it.
That's why we had to celebrate.
This was a very day.
Yeah. And on the 11th of August. This is my old college roommate, folks.
Everybody lean into the camera just a little bit this way.
Okay, all right.
How's everybody doing tonight? All right. Today is a momentous occasion. Oh, hold on. Let me silence my phone first. There we go. All right, now let's try that again. How's everybody doing? All right, good. Today we are here to celebrate 50 years. 50 years. Give it up for 50 years. You know, not a lot of things last 50 years, you know. Cars may last, 10 to 12, depending on how long you drive. You know, it seems like a microwave only lasts about a year now, then you got to get another one. But today, we are celebrating a couple that has touched, I'm sure, each and every person in here's lives in some way or another. From being one of their students to just being their friend. Mr. and Mrs. Dumas have really just lived an exemplary life, and we're just here to celebrate them. So today is a party. I know you got your fancy clothes on, and you did your wigs and your eyelashes and all that sort of stuff. I wear it one time too, But today, go ahead, relax, let down your guard, and let's stand up and introduce Mr. and Mrs. Eugene and Juanita Dumas. Welcome. Derek Lane. I am one of the many nephews of the couple, and I have a special treat. This is my daughter, Aria. Say hello.
Hello.
Aria, she wanted to be up here to celebrate with us, so we will do that. But today is a look back, also to move forward. So 1968, let's just take a look back real quick. In 1968, there was the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King. Robert Kennedy also died. Will Smith was born in 1968. Also, Celine Dion was also born. And NASA's Apollo 7 first manned mission started. And the first successful heart transplant was also in 1968. But two hearts also came together in 1968 that have created a bond that has shown us that love really, truly does stand the test of time. So we salute you, Aunt Juanita and Uncle Eugene, for 50 years, and for 50 more years. That's right, 50 more, that's right. Give it up for 50 more. And to start things off, we will have a musical selection from the group, The Final Melody. Welcome.
We're at Final Melody. We just want to say congratulations on 50 years. That is such a blessing. And thank you for inviting us to share our gifts with you and serenade you all and show everyone what we can do. Thank you.
I found a love for me. Darling, just dive right in, follow my lead. I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you were that someone waiting for me. And we were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time. Darling, just kiss me slow. Your heart is all I own, and your eyes you're holding mine. 'Cause baby, I'm tied with you between my arms. And listening to my favorite song when I say this, I whispered underneath my breath. You heard it, darling, you look perfect. Ooh. I found a woman smarter than anyone I know. She shares my dreams. I hope that someday I'll share a home. I found a love to carry more than just my secrets, to carry love, to carry children of our own. And we're still kids when we so in love, fighting against all odds. I know we'll be alright this time. Darling, just hold my hand. Be my girl, I'll be your man. I see my future in your eyes. 'Cause baby, I'm favorite song. When I saw you just looking so beautiful, I don't deserve this. Darling, you look perfect. Hi. Dum, dum, dum. Hi. Dum, dum, dum. Hi. Dum, dum. Dum, dum, dum. Hi. Dum, dum, dum. Hi. Dum, dum. Baby, I'm dancing to die with you between my arms, breast, and listening to my favorite song. When you say this, I whispered underneath my breath. You heard it, darling. You look perfect. I don't deserve this, darling. You look perfect. Somewhere over the rainbow,
Way up high,
is
a land that I've heard of once in the lullaby. Someday I'll wish upon a star and wake up where the clouds are far behind me. Behind me, where troubles melt like lemon drops, high above the chimney tops. That's where you'll find me. Somewhere over the rainbow, bluebirds fly. Birds fly. Oh, dreams that you dare to dream really do come true. If bluebirds fly beyond, why, oh, why can't I don't know about you all, but I started humming over there thinking I could sing too. I started doing like, didn't sound anything like those brothers, so we appreciate you. Continuing on in the program, we have Miss Frosine Dennis, who will do a scripture reading for us. Please welcome her. Miss Frosine.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am going to read some scripture from 1 Corinthians, 13th chapter, the 4th through the 7th verse. Love is patient. Love is kind. It does not envy. It does not boast. It is not proud. It does not dishonor others. It is not self-seeking. It is not easily engaged. It keeps no record or wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres.
Thank you for that incredible and timely reading. And now we have some words of he said, she said from a member, a person in this room who probably, I would say, knows the couple the best. Miss Tracy Lynn Dumas, everyone.
Hello, everyone. So, Mr. and Mrs. Dumas each recounted to me separately the story, their memories of how they met. And the undisputed facts are that they met at a church convention in Big Sandy, Texas in the fall of 1967. From there, the details get a little bit funny. So I present their memories in their own words. So she said, after church, I was standing outside talking with a young man I had been on a date with. A mutual friend sent her children or someone to ask that I come to her place. So the young man and I together walked to her place. When we arrived, Eugene was there, and she introduced me to him. He was pushy, but I kind of liked that. And he was very talkative. I mean, he could really talk. And I remember liking that too. Now, he was blacker and had kinkier hair than anybody I thought I would have ever dated in my younger days. But he was taller than me, he was educated, he could really talk. And I liked his eyes. I don't remember what he said. After that, he invited me to sit with him in church for the rest of the convention. We exchanged information after the end of the convention, and I could barely get home before he had called. He wrote me every day, and he called a lot. He came to Louisiana in December from Chicago, and we talked about marriage, and we talked about marriage again in February. I came to Chicago in April, and that is when he proposed. I can't remember anything else. So, now I just want to make a note that Mr. Dumas' comments have been edited to fit in the allotted time. So, he said, I remember it like it was yesterday. It was the first day of the Feast of Tabernacles in October of 1967. I was walking down the road in Tent City, and I met a group of sisters. I said hello, and they said hello, and they were such nice little girls that I stopped and spoke with them. Either Cynthia or Faye, I don't remember which one, said, we have a big sister, and she's 26, and I figured, oh really? These little sisters are so nice, the big sister must be nice too. So I said, where is your big sister? And they said that she was in a friend's tent. And I actually knew their friend, so I walked there to the tent. She and another gentleman were there, and I thought, he was distinguished looking and handsome. He looked like the kind of guy that has these big movie contracts. But that wasn't a deterrent to me. Because if I liked a girl, I could usually get her attention. So, my attention was drawn to your mother because she was such a beautiful woman. After about a minute, I didn't see anything else, and I wasn't talking to anything else. And after a while, she didn't talk to anyone but me either. So we talked and talked, and I thought to myself about that other guy. He might be handsome and all of that, but he must not have anything going on, so I wasn't worried about that. And so Juanita and I talked and talked. I was so impressed. There were a number of girls that I had lined up that I was going to be going to spend some time with. But I went back and told all of those girls that I wouldn't be seeing anybody else because I had met someone special. And so I took every opportunity to spend with her. Now, I decided to test the impression I was making on her. I knew where she sat every day. So I decided to walk past and act like I didn't see. But Juanita sent her sister to tell me where she was. So it came down to the final day, and I didn't want to leave her. I stayed talking to her until the very last minute. I sped all the way to the Dallas airport. We got there right before the plane took off to come back to Chicago. Things were a little bit different back then. They actually held the plane. I had to run through the airport to catch it. I was so busy doing all of that, I didn't even get her phone number. But, hold on, baby. But a friend of mine was the pastor of her church in New Orleans, and so I tracked down her number. I called and called. I called so often, I had a telephone bill out of this world. When I went to pay it, the girl at the window said, "You're spending all this money, you need to be where she is." So I would get a break at work, I would write her a note. She would get 3 letters from me every day. In the spring, I decided I wanted to marry her. She came during spring break and stayed with Mrs. Adams. I gave her the engagement ring, and she was crying. We talked so long that she missed her flight back, so I had to send her back first class. That is
Okay, I'm just gonna reserve my comments for later, when the party starts. So, to keep things going, we have some more remarks from Pastor Willard High.
My name is Willard High. I have the distinct pleasure of having been the pastor to Mr. and Mrs. Dumas for the last approximately 25 years. I met them before then. I met Mr. Dumas before that, but I hadn't remembered him until I came here and saw him in the local area. And if you've ever met Eugene Dumas once, you'll never forget him, right? And doesn't he know how to woo a woman, boy? Send her back first class. I like it. I like it. So I can see why those two ended up together. And as I start to talk here, as I was thinking about what to say, I thought about how much they are alike in so many ways, and yet different in other ways. And you know, you need a little bit of that yin and yang anyway when you marry somebody. If you are looking around, you might keep that in mind. But, you know, just think about it. Educators, both of them, educators, lifelong educators. And not just educators in the school sense, which they both were. Mr. Dumas having worked in the inner city of Chicago in a couple of different schools, long-term principal, successful. Mrs. Dumas having taught kids pretty much here and there much of her life, and then having had great success there, both of them great success in education. They're leaders, both of them. If you've ever spent any time with Mrs. Dumas, you know that she's a lady who can tell you what she thinks and hold her own. And she had to be that way in order to marry Eugene Dumas. Because it wasn't going to work any other way. You couldn't have a shrinking violet for a wife. You had to have somebody that could stand on her own 2 feet and hold her own. She comes from that Lane family. If you've ever met any of those other Lanes, you see, you know, the cloth that she's cut from. And then if you ever met the Dumases, you see why Mr. Dumas is the way he is, okay? They love one another. That's the important thing. They came to love one another, and I guess so much of it was kind of like a love at first sight almost kind of a thing, which then grew and grew and grew, and has grown because they stayed together for 50 years. Amen? Amen. 50 years. So what does that tell you about them? It tells you there that there's dedication. You got 2 people that have dedication. They're dedicated to things that are worthwhile. And that's what I see when I look at the Dumases. They devoted their lives and dedicated their lives to things that are worthwhile. And in that, they have dedicated and sunk themselves into thousands of kids. I don't mean just a few kids, thousands. Thousands of children and their families. They have cared for, they have nurtured their children and treated their children the way that they would have treated their own children. Even back in the day when they could ever actually put a little something on their behinds, in that day, they did that lovingly to steer them in the right direction. And they still got kids coming back to them grown with with children and grandchildren, and they come back now and they thank them. And if you've never had that happen, then I wish that upon you. It is something that is wonderful. My wife and I have that, and Dumases have it in spades. They have kids coming back to them, grown folks with children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren saying, thank you for what you did for me when I was a child. You put me on the right path. You taught me the value of education. You treated me like you loved me, and I knew that you loved me, and I needed somebody to love me. And you know, there are kids like that, and we need to be aware of that as we walk through our lives, to be aware that there are children like that, and there are adults like that. And if we can be a blessing to them in that way, it's a good thing. They love God. The fact that they love God is good because they love God, they're able to love you. And to love those children. And if they didn't love God, they wouldn't love the children. And they wouldn't do the things and have done the things that they've done. They love His church. I can say that because having been a church pastor, I've worked with them. I've seen them up close and up front. And their dedication, their volunteering, their giving, their sacrifice. And it has been going on and on for a long time now. For a very long time. They have been pillars in the local church and helping people to grow and making sure that they were there to give advice and to help. And when I say devoted, marriage, again, 50 years of marriage, that's something else. People don't live to be 50. They've been married 50 years. They'll tell you the truth now. Most of them will tell you the truth. And you know, that's one of the things I love about them. They will tell you the truth. And as a pastor, they were good at doing that with me in loving ways. They would tell me the truth. You know, leaders need to hear the truth far more than we need to hear empty words and praise. We need to hear the truth. And if more leaders would hear the truth, maybe they wouldn't get in all the trouble that they get into. And I'm disappointed again because another great leader in the church, I won't mention names, but you know, it just aches my heart to see. You think, all right, here's one that's gonna stand up and do the right thing, and then you get disappointed again. And a lot of times it's because nobody tells them the truth. They get to a point where nobody feels empowered enough to tell them when they're wrong. You know, it happens to great leaders and great entertainers, Michael Jackson, Muhammad Ali. You know, when somebody should have told him, sit down. If you've done all this, sit down. Don't let them beat you down. You know, but we don't listen. And we get to the place where people are afraid to tell us the truth. We get too big and too important, too self-important, and then we fail because nobody can tell us the truth. Thank you, Eugene and Juanita Dumas, for having the courage and to love to tell those that are around you the truth. It's a blessing. As a pastor, I have that, as I mentioned, a kind of a unique perspective, and I look at them. They're true supporters in doing the right thing, whatever the right thing is. They're generous to a fault. I mean, I can tell you how many times they've had me in their house. You think sometimes, boy, they probably get tired of seeing me, but they don't. And when I go to their house, I see the generosity. You know, I hear from people the generosity. It's not just for show. They give when folks aren't looking. You know, Jesus talked about that. We're supposed to not let the right hand know what the left hand is doing. And by that he meant we don't sound it off. We don't brag about it. We just do it because we do it. Because we want to do it and because we love. And that's the Dumases. That's the Dumases. There for those in need. Hospitable. Big gatherings at their home. Feeding the world. You know, I can tell you this. When I go into the Dumas' house, it's like going home. For me. I mean, I just feel everything, I just forget about everything. And you know, Juanita fixes the food, and she treats me like I'm so special. My wife gets jealous. Jealous. Because when I go in there, Juanita treats me like you know, I'm like her son coming home or something. She fixes my food. She gets me, you know, all the things that I need, and she knows what I like, and she fixes it for me. And that's not because I'm a pastor or was a pastor. It's just because she loves. You know, people that love. And they just don't love sometimes, they love all the time, and whatever they do. And that's what we all need to learn to do. I always feel welcome, and there's nothing like feeling welcome and feeling like you're safe. It's like I feel safe when I go into the Dumas home. That's a blessing. We need to all try to strive to do that. And they are unified, as I mentioned. Very similar in purpose and values, helping so many people, building up families. You think about the families that they raised up in status, in terms of being able to provide for families and to make a living and have an occupation. Well, if you raise them up just a little bit, you've helped hundreds of people. You've helped their whole family and those around them, and that's what they've done. They've raised some of them up. Some of them thought they would never be able to get an education. They've taught them the value of education and educated them and worked with them and loved them and been there to pick them up when they were about to fall and to encourage them, remind them of the path that they should be on to be good citizens and decent people and to raise their own families. Paul encouraged Christians to remain single at one time in the Bible because they were in times of persecution and times were hard. And his main reason was because it's very difficult to be concerned about God when you're concerned about a mate. And yet, when you have a mate that is real and true and genuine, that mate can help you be concerned about God and be concerned about people. That's a rare thing. That's a beautiful thing. That's the way they encourage one another. God has blessed them with a smart and a beautiful daughter. They've invested in her, and they've done a wonderful job of rearing her. As my wife's brother used to say, because people would say, you're going to have another son, he only had one. And he'd say, no, I believe in quality, not quantity. And that's no slap against those of you that have gone for quantity. Quantity is good too. But quality is very important. So they have done a quality job. But they have children all over the world. What a legacy. God bless you, Eugene and Juanita Dumas. God continue to bless you as he has blessed you. And may you have many, many more happy years together.
Incredible words. Incredible words there. One thing that stood out for me is blessing. And like you mentioned earlier, I'm sure I'm not the only one. I'm sure probably about everybody in here has probably had at least one meal at the Dumas' house. The chicken and rice, the gumbo, the fish, the stuffed whatever. It has been a blessing to me each and every time. And with each and every bite, it does. It tastes like home. It feels like home. So we move on to this meal today. We will have the blessing for this meal by Mr. Kenneth Barker.
You all don't need a God for me. Let's just close our eyes, please, and go before the throne. Holy Father, in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ, we are indeed blessed. We've been blessed, Father, by you and by the Dumases. And great God, we are so thankful that we have people who've come from so far and even just down the street to come here to celebrate and to acknowledge the gift that you have given to us through the Dumases. And as we're gathered here at this meal, great God in heaven, we ask that you would bless this meal. They've asked us here to celebrate with them, and this meal is part of the celebration. And God, I don't know if I'm the only one, but please, God, we are praying, please, 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 let there be some of Mrs. Dumas's gumbo on that. So God, thank you very much for this gumbo that we're about to have. In the name and by the authority of your Son, Jesus Christ, we thank you and we praise you. Amen.
is a great I am. I am.
Did you know?
So again, we want to say on behalf of Final Melody, this is not our entire team, but on behalf of ourselves and our entire team of Final Melody, we'd like to congratulate you guys again on your 50 years. We thank you guys and everybody here for inviting us to come out and perform for you guys today. Yeah, we hope you guys enjoy this final song, and it's completely dedicated to you guys.
Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Shall I stay? Be a saint, but I can't help falling in love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Take my hand all night through. I can't help love with you. Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Take my hand all night through. I can't help love with love with Mr. Eugene Dumas. Well,
I get an opportunity to do the things that I like to do. And prior to my getting married, I'd wake up every day doing this. After I got married, my wife says, it's too early in the morning for that noise. But what I wanted to do, I selected a number of songs that actually communicates what happened in 1967 in October. I was one lonely man. There were plenty of women around, but you heard the expression, being with a crowd but still alone. And then I met her. The songs that you're going to hear, parts of them, actually tell of our meeting, my status, my meeting, our engagement, our getting married, and brings us up to today. So listen very carefully. I'm not going to sing the whole song because I know you want to eat, so it's going to be just snippets to communicate the ideas. Love that plays games on me so long, I started to believe I'd never find anyone. Doubt and tried to convince me to give in, said you can't win. Then one day the sun came shining through. The rain had stopped and the skies were blue. And oh, what a revelation to see. Juanita was saying, I love you to me. Oh, chance of a lifetime, and send to me a stroke of love for you. One in a million you. Lady love, your love is peaceful like a summer breeze. My lady love, with love as cozy as a fire's glow. You keep on needing me, girl, a little more and more. And I thank you, lady love. Your love is peaceful like a summer's breeze. My love, with love as cozy as a fire's glow. And I keep on needing you, girl, a little more and more. And I thank you, my lady love. You know, it's not easy to keep love going smooth. Cause people are people and they all have their moods. But it's so nice just to have someone like you who wants a smooth and an easy thing, and all of the things that it brings. me through all of my ups and downs and my crazy turnarounds. My baby love, you got the love I need to stay around. Heaven sent you down, my lady love. Once in my life, I have someone who needs me, someone I've needed so long. Once I have something I know you won't touch me, and I'm not alone anymore. For once in my life, I have something, yeah, a beautiful woman, long before I knew. Someone new along like you can make my dreams come true. For once in my life, I won't let sorrow hurt me, not like it's hurt me before. For once I'm afraid I can go where life leads me, and I'm not alone anymore. For once I can touch what my heart used to dream of long before I knew. Someone warm like you could make my dreams come true. I'm almost finished. But I gotta tell the whole story, just a few more. The music she moves to is music that makes me a dancer. I brought her my wildest of dreams, and she came up with the answer. I leave a part of me whenever I leave her. But oh, when I'm back in her arms, she smiles and then I am long again. JD is my lady. She's always there for me. JD is my lady. She knows how to care for me. No lady sweeter. You'll know it the moment you meet her. I've been in love for 50 years, and I sure tell you how it is. She's been everything I've desired, and even more. You may not believe me, but each time I tell you I mean it. I've been there and I've told you it's true. Please remember it. JD is my lady. She's always there for me. She's everything that I will ever need. She is my lady. She'll always be my lady. And I'm looking at a man who's never going to kiss his lady. bye-bye. I'm gonna love that woman forever. On a cloudy day, it's cold outside. I've got well, I guess you say what can make me feel this way, my girl, talk about my girl, my girl. It's really great to have a woman that you love so much you can call her your girl. Not from the point of view of possessing her as you would possess a thing, but what you mean is she's a part of you. She loves you. She'll do anything for you. Not one of these 50-50 kinds of things that people talk about, but somebody who loves you unconditionally and who's always there with you. Ladies and gentlemen, that's my girl. And I would like for her to know that, and all of you as witnesses, because I think it's important that people know they are appreciated. But I also want her to know this, that I'll love her more than anybody else ever will. And that was my proposal. I didn't get down on my knees, I didn't believe in that. I told her this. Listen to what the next song says. And that is actually my proposal, and I'll tell you what she said. I'll wait until it's finished and then I'll tell you what she said. I always remember it. We were standing in line to get lunch. And at the convention in the spring of 1968. And shortly after that we were making wedding plans. Some guys fool around when they meet a nice woman. I don't believe in that. Make up your mind and get on with it. This is what I told her. As long as you live, someone who loves you tender like I do, you'll never find the rhythm, the rhyme, or the magic we share, just us two. Oh, I'm not bragging on myself, baby, but I'm the one who loves you, and there's no one else, no one else. And after I said that, she said, I would love to be your wife.
Juanita and Eugene, thank you so much for always setting the example and setting the tone. And after Eugene's performance just now, I'm gonna need Kenna to get it together. Thank you. Love you guys.
Okay, Mom and Dad, thank you for being such a great example. You made a happy home, and I wish you all the best and many, many more years together. Happy anniversary.
I like your song.
Oh, Eugene, you had a happy life together, and I hope you guys have many more years together. And I love you guys. Yeah, that was
Congratulations, old lady. That's it.
Mr. and Mrs. Dumas, congratulations on your 50th wedding anniversary. I just wanted to say thank you so much. I'm one of those kids Pastor High was talking about. I feel like you are my second parents, and I thank you for taking care of me and my brothers and sisters and my mom and dad when they were around. Congratulations. I love you guys.
Congratulations, you guys. You make a lovely, wonderful couple, and I've enjoyed knowing you all these years.
Hi, just want to say congratulations on your 50th, and I want to be just like you. That's it.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Dumas. I want to say congratulations and fantastic. This is a wonderful event. Your lives are such a blessing to everyone. I am so glad to be a part of your life, that you have touched me. And my husband, Charles. Come say hi, Charles.
Class. I mean, I look up to you, Mr. Dumas, so much. If I can do half of the things for my lovely wife, if you have done for yours, we'll be here 50 years. Fantastic.
Love you. Bye.
Hey, Eugene, Juanita, congratulations on your 50. It doesn't seem like it. Time has gone by so fast. But I know that you're going to have many, many more years to live together in peace, happiness, and joy. So congratulations once again.
And your teaching, loving, and caring is rubbing off on all of us. As I said before, I wish I met you 30 years ago, but you're such a blessing in each of our lives. Thank you for loving us as you do.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Dumas. Thank you for inviting me. I really love you both. Congratulations again. I would want God to bless you both in continued health and strength, and keep inspiring, because you have inspired me so many, many ways. Love you both.
To the Dumases, we are just so fortunate to have known such a beautiful couple as you two are. You're just a guiding light to happiness. So continue to shine that light. God bless both of you.
Congratulations to both of you, and many, many more years and days to come.
Mr. and Ms. Dumas, I just want to congratulate you on 50 years of marriage. I just wanted to ask you, do you remember when we first came out of high school, Mr. Dumas, that you got all of us together as young boys, young teenagers just getting out of high school, and you said, I got to make sure I put them on the right path, because these are going to be our future leaders. And you got us together, and you had us delivering phone books for 2 summers in a row. And we just wanted to say, along with our parents, that just solidified what they were doing with us. And now, 50 years later, we're here to celebrate with you and your wife. Thanks a lot.
Congratulations, Mom and Dad. You've been my parents forever. Love you guys very much. Congratulations again.
Yeah, congratulations. Thank you.
Juanita and Eugene, I'd like to say congratulations for 50 years. I hope you have 50 more years together.
I couldn't hear you myself. Well, hello there, Mr. and Mrs. Dumas. I congratulate you on your 50 years. Hope you have many more. This has been a joyous occasion, and I hope you have enjoyed it. Thank you.
Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Dumas, on your 50th anniversary. You both have been such an inspiration in my life, and you know that you are both my mommy and my daddy. Sorry, Tracy. Love you much.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Dumas. Congratulations on your 50th wedding anniversary. One day, Lisa and I will grow up to be just like you. I only have one question, though. I know you all know exactly what it means when people start knocking them glasses with the spoons, and I'm just curious to know, why in the world didn't you, show some love?
Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Dumas. I've respected you. I've known you for a long time. You've been a great example to me. I still feel sorry for Mrs. Dumas sometimes, but hey, God bless you both. I love you. Thank you.
Mr. Dumas, I never will forget how that you couldn't leave Mr. Dumas to get me to the airport in time. You was flying, but we did made it. We were running through the airport, so I can't, that's like yesterday. So I'm glad to see you here at your 50th anniversary, and we didn't die on our way to the airport. Did I give him my name? Charles Watson.
Eugene and Juanita. Eugene, I taught you how to cut your grass. I taught you how to do your gardening. I don't teach you how to be romantic, though. You got it on me. Have a blessed 50 more years. Thank you.
Hi, Mr. and Mrs. Dumas.
Hello.
Happy anniversary.
Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Dumas. We just want to thank you very much for all of your motivation, all of your encouragement, and your wisdom. Thank you for getting us together as a couple, Mr. Dumas, and we want to just continue to pattern ourselves after a couple like you. Thank you, and God bless both of you.
All right, Aunt and Uncle, I love you so much. I'm so blessed to have you in my life. Congratulations, 50 years. Man, that is amazing achievement. I love you. I was going to do something crazy, but I really am just glad to be here. As you can see, I just got here from work, and I'm so glad to be here. I love you. Congratulations.
Juanita and Eugene, happy 50th wedding anniversary. I love you guys so much. Thank you for the luncheon. The food was awesome. But the best part was Uncle's concert. It was better than Jay-Z and Beyonce. You know they playing tonight in Chicago. Happy anniversary. Love you, love you. Bye.
Congratulations, Juanita and Eugene. Thank you again for inviting us to share this monumentous moment with you all. We love you guys. We hope that you have many, many more years of love and fellowship with each other, and many more years of friendship with each other. Once again, congratulations from Rick and Carmen.
Juanita and Eugene, we wish you the best of luck and hope that the next 50 years will be the greatest.
This is strictly for Eugene. 50 years, you need all of the praise that I can give you, and I'm certainly going to give it to you today because I know what it's been all of these years, because I've only spent maybe 2 or 3 days in her sight, so I know what you've been through. So, man, keep going.
Eugene and Juanita, congratulations on 50 years. Both of you are loved by us very much. Congratulations again, and may you have 50 more blessed years.
We are continuing on with our program. Just got a little bit to go before we take our shoes off and cut a rug, as they used to say. But I'd be remiss if I continued on with the program without acknowledging that incredible performance by Mr. Dumas. Please give it up one more time. Yes. Mr. Dumas may not know this, but some of the kids, when we used to be on the basketball team, we used to try to imitate that perfect baritone voice. You know, like I used to try to do it like, "You'll never find another new like mine." So that's just a little something. Please tip your waitresses. I'm here all week. Thank you. Thank you. Next up in the program is a man near and dear to my heart, my father, Mr. Ivan Lane, for the toast. Please give it up for him.
Hey, how y'all doing? But get your glasses ready, because anniversaries, as you know, it's always a time to celebrate, to cherish. But 50 years I mean, my goodness, you have to celebrate. You have to celebrate. And today we want to commemorate and just pay tribute to some very special people. You know, Mr. and Mrs. Eugene Dumas. Just give them a hand. Give them a hand. Eugene and Juanita, you know, we're just honored and simply just awestruck, you know, that, you know, as we share this time with you, because we know that it is something special. You're very special to us. And as my son said, I'm sure everyone in here have been touched by your life. And we're indeed honored. You know, when Juanita asked me to do this toast, I sort of looked some stuff up and say, well, you should say something about them, say something funny, but I don't know. Everything has been said. I really appreciate Pastor High. Where is he? Yeah, great job, great job. I really appreciate those comments. I mean, he said everything I wanted to say plus more. You know, I asked Juanita what, you know, what was it? What is it, you know, that caused you guys to stay together for so long? You know, and, you know, most people say, well, we do this together, did that together. But Eugene and Juanita, I think, as Pastor High said, you know, in many ways, they're much different. I mean, Eugene likes to get up early. Juanita, she's in bed till 12 noon. You know? You know, Juanita will drive one car for a while. Mr. Dumas, Eugene, I think he's had, how many, 50 cars? He has to have a different one every year almost, you know? And, but again, it works for them. And I think one reason why it works because of their devotion to God. They both know and have a relationship with our Lord Jesus. And once you have that, everything else falls into place, including staying married for 50 years. So all credit and glory goes to him. So we're going to continue. I want us to grab our glasses at this time. And I want everybody to stand and join me as we toast Eugene and Juanita. May your love continue to lift you up. May you remain forever blessed within your marriage. And may the love of our Father and the peace of Jesus and the fellowship of the Holy Spirit remain with you forever and ever and ever. To you. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as you well know, 50 years, you've been through a lot. You've seen a lot, and you've also met a tremendous amount of people. So right now we have a special presentation from Mrs. Collins and the two young ladies who were Mr. Dumas's college roommates. Please give a round of applause for these two young ladies. Oh, I'm sorry, Mrs. Dumas's roommates. Let me get it together over here. Let me get it together. Wait a second. I don't want any trouble over here.
I'm sorry we're going to be here due to my girlfriend handicap right now. But my name is Jerry Hollins, and this is Lionel Oliver. Juanita and I and Lionel, we have been friends for over maybe close to 60 years. We know a lot about Juanita that we're not going to share with you tonight. However, we met Eugene. When we met Eugene, we fell in love with Eugene. I didn't realize Eugene talked as much or sang as much as he did. I thought Juanita was the loud one. Okay? But we like to present a special trophy for Eugene. For the 50 years of toleration and the nagging. So we would like to give this little token so he can have to say that we thank him for marrying our best friend, okay? And putting up with his nonsense. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
Also, we have some special words from Mr. Charles Watson. Please give a round of applause for him as well.
All I have to say, I'm glad I'm here today because the way he went from the airport, from the thing to the airport, we're supposed to be dead. Yeah. See, I didn't rent a car, so I had to get back to Dallas. And Mr. Dumas was going to give me a ride back there. This young lady here was standing outside. He was in the car, and I'm in the car trying to get him to go. And they got this goo-goo eyes stuff at I'm saying, Mr. Dumas, the plane leave at whatever time it was, 6 o'clock or something. And he ain't hear me because his eyes was on her, and her eyes was on him, so both of them had their problems. But I'm glad that we made it safe. God blessed us, because then he want to try to fly in a car back to the airport. So I appreciate being alive. I'm 90 myself, if you don't know that. So I'm glad to be alive here at the Fifth Earth. So thank you very much for being here.
Mr. and Mrs. Dumas.
I only want to say thank you so very much for coming, everybody. I appreciate it so much that you accepted our invitation and are here with us to celebrate this momentous occasion before I kill it.
Well, actually, I too am very thankful that you took the time out from your busy day to come out and share with us, and we are really appreciative of it. I'm especially very proud of the fact that as I look around, some of the young people here, I watched them grow up. As a matter of fact, I remember when some people were born, like Vania, and I think possibly her sister. And there were a number of them, and look at them now. And it's hard for me to like wrap my thinking around the fact that my brother-in-law Harold is a grandparent. And I'm thinking, he's not that old. He just, some people start early. But, and it's really great, and we're glad you came out, and the DJ has prepared some beautiful music for you to dance to, and the theme is L-O-V-E, love, because that is what holds a marriage together. Other stuff doesn't. a person can be rich, a person can be beautiful and famous and all, but if you really aren't, now she's right. She said it doesn't hurt to have money. That's right. It makes things a lot easier. and that is true, because it makes life a lot easier if the things that you need, you can pay for them, and pay for some of the things you don't need but you want. Makes life nice, And the other part of it is you can help other people too. And there's a great deal of satisfaction that I get when I see people that Juanita and I have been able to help. I look at a few people who are really down on themselves, and I'm saying, well, look, you can do this. You can do this. One person I know was really down on it. I'm thinking, well, Juanita and I were able to help. I'm very appreciative of that. So we want you to enjoy the music. The first dance tune is going to be the love theme, because the theme of this whole thing is L-O-V-E, love, which is more important than anything else. Thank you very much again for coming. I want you to enjoy yourselves. And very soon, right after dessert, we're going to start it out. The DJ is going to start it out with the love themes by Mr. Barry White. Thank you.
Yeah, we can get more people on the dance floor than this. We need some more people on the dance floor. Let's go. Come on.
kinda real fast, just like the percolate. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, baby, wobble, yeah. 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 Get it now, yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, big girl, make 'em back it up. Make 'em back it up. Hey, big girl, make 'em back it up. Make 'em back it up. Hey, big girl, make 'em back it up. Make 'em back it up. Hey, big girl, make 'em back it up. Girl, make 'em back it up. Make 'em back it up. Hey, big girl, make 'em back it up. Make 'em back it up. Back it up. Feeling jolly, he's a moving along like she's so got the moving. Don't wanna lose it. It's electric. Boogie, 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 but you can't use it. It's electric. Boogie, 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 but you know it's there. Have that everywhere. Now walk it by yourself. Come on, you see what I'm talking about. Oh, I represent for the dirty south, where we're known for swinging now. King of swing out, baby. Gonna show you what I'm talking about. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. Let me see you do it. Come on, shuffle, the Cupid, Cupid shuffle, the Cupid shuffle, the Cupid, Cupid shuffle. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. Down, down, yeah, yeah, yeah. Do it right, the right, the right, the right, the right, the left, the left, the left, the left, the left. Now kick, now kick, now come on, baby, kick. Now walk it by yourself, walk it by yourself.